What's up guys, it's Dave Marshall with the RC Marshall YouTube channel, and in this video series we're going to help change your RC life by going over all of the different features and functions of the all-new Spektrum NX Series Transmitters. As with all of our videos, everything that you see in the video is available in the links in the description. Those are affiliate links, and when you use those, it pays a small commission back to the channel, and we really appreciate your support. If you like the videos that we're putting out here on the RC Marshall YouTube channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn your notifications on so you never miss another video. Now let's get to today's tutorial. What's up guys, in today's video we're going to be looking at how to set up the throttle cut on your Spektrum NX Series radio. First we're going to go into our main menu, and we're going to get there by pressing on the scroll wheel. So we'll just click on that scroll wheel one time. We'll go down to throttle cut. You'll see that's the third menu item. Click on that scroll wheel again. And this is pretty simple. Right now the switch is set to inhibit. So what we're doing is we're going to set up the throttle cut on a switch. What we'll do is we'll just use the scroll wheel to go down to the switch selection. We'll click that scroll wheel again. Now here we can move the scroll wheel to select the switch that we want, or we can simply flip the switch that we want to use. Now, I like to use the H switch, which is right here. So again, you can either scroll down to switch H. The other way we can do that is just by selecting and flipping the H switch, and it will automatically assign it. Once we have the switch selected, we can go ahead and click the scroll wheel, and that will go ahead and lock that selection in. Once you have your switch selected, you're going to open up a few more new options in the throttle cut menu. So you can see here we have a position selection. You can go and modify the switch. You've also got a delay function and require stick low. So I'm going to go through each one of those. Now the position is where it sets the throttle to when the throttle cut is enabled. So if you watch the channel monitor right down here, as I move the throttle stick, you'll see that it's in 50 right now. You can see that little number right there changing as I move the stick position in the channel monitor. When I enable that throttle cut, it's going to take it to -100. The issue with that, and the reason that I personally don't like -100, is I'm going to go ahead and adjust the throttle trim all the way down to the bottom. When I have the throttle trim all the way down to the bottom, you'll see that that number is -129 with the stick all the way at the bottom, and it still goes up to +100 at the very top. With there being some ESCs out there that require the trim to be all the way at the bottom, I personally like setting that position down to -130, and to do this you just click the scroll wheel and use the scroll wheel to change our number, and then click the scroll wheel again to lock that in. So at -130, you know, I've got my throttle up here at 50 again. I flip that switch, it brings it down to -130, which is below that -129, and that just makes me feel a little better about that throttle cut with it at -130. The next thing we can look at here, you can actually change the position that the throttle cut would be in. So if you want to flip it from being enabled in the down position and, you know, flipping it up would change, you can change which position the throttle cut is going to be associated with. I like to have that throttle cut enabled in position 1, but you can enable it in position 0 or 1 just by clicking the scroll wheel and making sure that the position that you want throttle cut to be in is the one that's highlighted. So the next selection on the menu is the delay. This is not a delay on how quickly the throttle cut enables. As soon as you engage the throttle cut, it will kill the throttle immediately and take it to the position that you want. What this delay is how much time it takes to get back to the throttle position that you were in when you disable throttle cut. So what I'll show you here, we're going to bring our throttle position up to 0. All right, and again, just kind of pay attention to that little monitor screen there. On channel 1, which is our throttle, you'll see it's at 0. When I enable throttle cut, it's going to take it down to -130. All right, and when I disable throttle cut, it's going to take it immediately back to 0. What'll happen If I set up a delay timer, let's set up a delay timer for 3 seconds. So when I engage throttle cut, it's going to cut it immediately to 130. And again, just watch that number there. So it immediately cuts it to 130. When I disengage the throttle cut, watch what happens. It's slowly going to ramp back up to the value where my stick position is. So the require stick low, in my opinion, is a great safety feature. It introduces an electrical interlock that must be set in order to disengage your throttle cut. So what I want to show you here, right now, our throttle is at 61%, or it's sitting at plus 61, right? If I engage the throttle cut, it's going to bring it back to negative 130. All right, requiring stick low, by changing that to yes, and the way that we change that is just by clicking it. It's either yes or no. We're just going to click it once, and that will change require stick low to yes. Right now, that stick is still at that plus 60 position. If I try to disengage my throttle cut right now, you'll see it's going to stay at negative 130. So I've got the throttle cut disengaged. It's not going to allow me to disengage that throttle cut until I move the throttle stick down. So I'm going to slowly move that throttle stick down, and you'll see that as soon as I got to the bottom, it changed to negative 129, which means that our throttle is now active. That is a nice safety feature, especially for folks that are using electric motors. You don't want that throttle cut to be able to get disengaged, especially say you've got the radio on a lanyard, you're wearing it around your neck. You knock that throttle cut, your stick is in a high position, you could really hurt yourself or somebody else. So I really like this require stick low functionality. I think that's a must for all electric airplane. And that is all there is to the throttle cut menu on the NX series. All right, guys, that's it for today's tutorial on the NX series transmitters. Again, if you're looking to buy an NX series transmitter, please check our links in the description. Those are affiliate links that pay a small commission back to the channel, and we absolutely appreciate your support. And as always, for all the other things that you need to change your RC life, you can always go to rcairmarshal.com, where you'll find affiliate links to all of our affiliate partners. If you have any questions on today's video, be sure to leave those down in the comments below, and I'll be sure to answer those as soon as I get a chance. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to like, share, subscribe, turn on those notifications. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.